Animal behavior experts have identified several completely normal daily routines that are actually causing your cat real harm behind the scenes. But here's what makes this genuinely unsettling. Most of these habits feel totally innocent, and if you continue them, which the vast majority of cat guardians do, you might unintentionally be eroding your cat's emotional security, physical well-being, and the foundation of your relationship without even realizing it. Let's uncover 6 common mistakes that affect your cat far more deeply than you'd expect. Number 1. Touching them in sensitive areas. You've been petting your cat, and suddenly they whip around and nip you, leaving you wondering what just happened. The answer might be that you inadvertently pressed the wrong button. Many of us pet cats the way we'd pet dogs: long strokes along the back, belly touches, reaching toward the tail base. With canines, that approach works fine. But felines are built differently. Their skin is packed with nerve endings that can shift from pleasurable to overwhelming in seconds. This phenomenon is called touch, induced overstimulation, and it's among the most frequently misunderstood aspects of cat behavior. A study from a European university found that cats displayed the lowest stress reactions when touched around their cheeks, ear bases, and chin area. However, when the focus shifted to the stomach or tail region, stress hormones rose almost instantly. So that belly your cat reveals to you, it's not an open invitation. It's actually a display of vulnerability and trust. When you reach in for a rub, you're unintentionally violating the very confidence they just extended to you. That explains why some cats seem inconsistent, one moment affectionate, the next distant. It's not random. They were genuinely enjoying the interaction, and your touch accidentally overwhelmed their sensory system without you realizing it. The approach is straightforward. Focus on safe zones, gentle, slow contact around the face and cheeks. Let them press into your hand, and the second you notice tail flicking or ear flattening, pause. That's their polite signal saying, "I love this, but I'm reaching my limit." Honor that communication, and you'll notice they stay close much longer. Number 2. Isolating their litter box. Where's your cat's litter box situated right now? Be honest. Is it tucked in a far-off basement, wedged behind appliances, or squeezed into a cramped closet? If so, you might unknowingly be causing your cat stress every time they need to use it. We hide these boxes because we prefer not to see or smell them. That makes sense from our perspective. But from your cat's viewpoint, you've placed their most vulnerable spot in the most intimidating area of the home. Cats occupy a dual role as both predator and prey. This means each time they use the litter box, they're in one of their most defenseless positions. They need to feel they can survey their surroundings and have clear escape routes. A box crammed into a confined, dim corner with limited visibility and only one exit contradicts every survival instinct they possess. Research in applied animal behavior demonstrated that box location and ease of access were among the primary factors linked to elimination issues in cats. So if your cat has been urinating outside the box, there's a genuine possibility it's not a behavioral defiance at all. It's a location problem. They're not being difficult. They're feeling trapped. And here's another common error. One cat, one box. Experts recommend what's called the 1+1 rule. That translates to 1 box per cat plus an additional one. So with 2 cats, you'd want 3 boxes placed in different zones of your home. This gives them choices and reduces territorial friction. Number 3. Leaving them alone too frequently. Earlier, I mentioned there's one thing so many owners do from a place of love that might cause the greatest harm. This is it. There's a widespread belief that cats are indifferent to our absence, that they're solitary, self-reliant, and genuinely don't notice whether we're there or not. It's one of the most damaging myths in pet culture, and it affects countless cats every day. A 2020 study published in a prominent biology journal confirmed that cats form genuine emotional attachments to their people, mirroring the bonds observed in dogs and even human children with their caregivers. When researchers separated cats from their owners and later reunited them, the cats displayed clear patterns of secure or insecure attachment directly tied to the quality of their relationship. This isn't speculation. This is documented evidence. So, when you're away for 10 or 12 hours and return to a cat who appears unfazed, they might not be okay at all. Cats experiencing extended isolation can develop anxiety, depressed mood, overgrooming, appetite disruptions, and litter box issues. They simply suffer quietly because that's their nature. They don't scratch at the door or shred your belongings. They withdraw. And that quietness fools us into assuming everything's fine. The reality is, your cat waits for you. They recognize when you're absent, and they feel it more than they'll ever reveal. You don't need to be home constantly, but small gestures matter. Leave enrichment before you depart. Cycle toys. Set up window perches so they can observe the outside. And when you return, don't just walk past them. Pause. Sit with them. Offer 5 minutes of genuine presence, because to your cat, you're not just the person who feeds them. You're their entire universe. And they simply need to trust that you'll always come back. Your cat doesn't need perfection. They need to feel safe in your presence. The quietest cat is often the one silently waiting for you to notice.